Welcome to Psychology and Physical Training channel. Have you ever pondered on the miracle that is the creation of life? How does a single cell morph into a complex organism with intricate systems and capabilities? The genesis of life. In the grand theater of existence, one of the most awe-inspiring performances is the genesis of life, the process of prenatal development. This is where the magic happens within the protective cocoon of the womb. A single cell, a mere speck, embarks on a journey of transformation, dividing, growing, evolving into a being with a beating heart, a thinking mind, and an infinite potential for greatness. This process, as miraculous as it is, isn't random or haphazard. It's a meticulously choreographed dance, guided by the invisible hands of various factors. Each step, each twirl in this dance shapes the development of the embryo, influencing its growth and the eventual outcome, the birth of a new life. The journey from a single cell to a complete human being is nothing short of magical, yet it is a process influenced by numerous factors. First, let us see factors influencing development during conception. The story of life begins at conception. But what factors influence this critical phase? Let's dive into this fascinating topic. Firstly, the health of the parents plays a pivotal role. The mother's health, both physical and mental, can significantly affect conception and the early stages of pregnancy. Chronic conditions, such as diabetes or hypertension, can interfere with the healthy development of the embryo. It's also essential to note that the father's health matters too. Poor nutrition, stress, and lifestyle choices, like smoking and alcohol consumption, can impact sperm health and thus conception. Next, we move to the realm of genetics. Each of us carries a unique genetic blueprint, a combination of genes from our mother and father. This blueprint not only determines our physical characteristics, but also influences our susceptibility to certain health conditions. Genetic disorders such as Down syndrome or cystic fibrosis can occur when there's a change in the number or structure of the genes. Lastly, let's consider the environment. Exposure to harmful substances, often referred to as teratogens, can negatively affect conception and early development. These can include certain medications, illegal drugs, alcohol, and environmental toxins like lead or radiation. Even maternal infections such as rubella or Zika virus can interfere with normal development. The interplay between these three factors, health, genetics, and the environment, is complex and intricate. It's like a delicate dance with each partner playing a crucial role in shaping the outcome. And while we can control some aspects like our health and exposure to environmental toxins, others like our genetic makeup are beyond our control. Understanding these factors is not just about knowing the science behind conception. It's about appreciating the profound journey that each of us has undertaken even before we were born. It's about recognizing the myriad of factors that have shaped who we are today. So, the journey of life begins, significantly swayed by genetics, health, and the environment. But the influence of these factors doesn't end at conception. Indeed, they continue to shape us throughout our lives, in ways both seen and unseen. Stay tuned as we explore further. And next we learn the factors affecting prenatal development. As the embryo grows and develops, it is not isolated from the outside world. What factors continue to influence this process? In the cozy confines of the womb, the embryo embarks on a journey of transformation, influenced by an array of factors that shape its development. One such factor is maternal health and nutrition. It's an indisputable fact that a mother's health status and diet can significantly impact the development of her unborn child. Essential nutrients such as folic acid, iron, and calcium are critical for the baby's growth. A deficiency in these nutrients can lead to complications such as neural tube defects and low birth weight. But it's not just about what the mother should have. It's also about what she should avoid. Exposure to toxins, including those found in alcohol, nicotine, and certain medications, can have detrimental effects on the fetus. These substances can cross the placental barrier, interfering with the baby's development and leading to conditions such as fetal alcohol syndrome or low birth weight. Stress also plays a role in prenatal development. High levels of maternal stress can increase the risk of preterm birth and low birth weight. The hormones produced when a mother is stressed can cross the placenta, affecting the baby's developing brain and nervous system. Lifestyle choices, too, hold sway over the development of the fetus. Regular exercise can improve the mother's cardiovascular health and mood, which in turn can have positive impacts on the baby's development. On the other hand, sedentary behaviors and poor sleep patterns can increase the risk of gestational diabetes and other pregnancy complications. The mother's surrounding environment, both physical and social, is another factor to consider. Exposure to environmental pollutants can harm the fetus, while a supportive social environment can help mitigate the effects of stress and provide a more nurturing environment for the baby. The mother's age and previous pregnancies also factor into the equation. Older mothers and those with a history of complications in previous pregnancies may face higher risks. However, with proper health care and lifestyle adjustments, these risks can be managed. The effects of these factors are not always negative. Some environmental influences can stimulate positive changes in the fetus. For example, a mother's exposure to certain sounds and vibrations can stimulate the fetus's developing auditory system, supporting its future ability to hear and process sounds. In essence, prenatal development is a complex process, influenced by a myriad of factors. It's a delicate dance between the embryo and its environment, with each factor adding its unique steps to the choreography. The health and lifestyle choices of the mother, as well as her surrounding environment, play a significant role in the evolution of the fetus. The journey of life begins long before we are born, and the conditions of this journey can leave lasting impressions, shaping who we are even before we take our first breath. Now let us see the role of genetics and epigenetics. While the environment plays a crucial role, the blueprint of life resides in the genes. How does genetics influence prenatal development? This question has been the subject of intense inquiry, and today we'll delve into the fascinating world of genetics and epigenetics to find the answers. Genetics is the study of inheritance, how traits are passed down from parents to offspring. Each individual carries a unique set of genetic instructions coded in their DNA. These instructions dictate everything from eye color to height, and yes, even predispositions to certain health conditions. During conception, an egg and a sperm cell combine to form a single cell known as a zygote. This zygote contains a complete set of genetic instructions, half from the mother and half from the father. Thus, the genetic groundwork for a new life is laid. Epigenetics, on the other hand, is a relatively newer field of study. It explores how the environment can influence which genes are turned on or off. Epigenetic changes can occur at any point in an individual's life, but the most critical period is arguably during prenatal development, when the body is still forming. These changes can be triggered by a variety of factors, including nutrition, stress, and exposure to toxins. Importantly, they don't alter the DNA sequence itself, but rather influence how cells interpret genes. To illustrate, consider the analogy of a script. The DNA sequence is the script, which remains the same, while epigenetic changes are like a director's notes, indicating how to interpret or perform the script. These notes can significantly alter the script's delivery, leading to variations in the final performance. Understanding the interplay between genetics and epigenetics is crucial, as it shapes the course of prenatal development. It is this intricate dance of nature and nurture, of genetic blueprint and environmental influence, that contributes to the uniqueness of every human being. So our genetic blueprint and the epigenetic influences form a complex interplay in the creation of life. This dynamic duo of genetics and epigenetics is what makes us, us, and continues to be a fascinating area of exploration in the world of science. And now, let us see development during conception. The journey from conception to birth is a fascinating process, influenced by a myriad of factors. But what are the key takeaways from this discussion? As we've journeyed together through the intricate process of prenatal development, we've unearthed the various factors that play a significant role in shaping this miraculous journey. From the initial spark at conception, The development of an embryo is influenced by a complex interplay of elements, each contributing to the unique tapestry of a new life. Our exploration began with the factors influencing development during conception. We discovered that even at this earliest stage, the health and age of the parents, as well as their genetic makeup, can significantly impact the course of development. As we delved deeper, we uncovered the factors that affect prenatal development. We learned that maternal health and lifestyle choices play a pivotal role. A mother's diet, her stress levels, her exposure to harmful substances, all these can potentially impact the developing fetus. It's a subtle reminder that the choices we make can have far-reaching consequences. We also explored the role of the environment. We found that external factors such as exposure to radiation, infections, or certain medications could potentially affect prenatal development and subsequently the health of the baby. It's a testament to the fact that our surroundings, as benign as they may seem, can have profound effects on our lives even before we're born. Our journey then took us to the realm of genetics and epigenetics. We learned that our genetic blueprint doesn't just dictate our physical attributes, but can also influence our susceptibility to certain diseases and conditions. Moreover, we uncovered the fascinating world of epigenetics, where our genes can be switched on or off by environmental influences. So the creation of life, as we see, isn't just a miracle. It's a complex process, significantly influenced by myriad factors, each playing its part in scripting the unique story of a new life. And if you feel this video is useful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Thank you for watching.